Hi everyone, Scabby Lube here, fake motovlogger and list builder extraordinaire, back at it again with another list of motorcycle related things. This time, instead of characterizing people or the bikes they own, I'd like to walk through 7 other things no one bothers to tell you about motorcycles before you start riding them. Let's begin. The pain of owning something other than a sport bike. You'll come to understand that most common non-motorcycle folk refer to bikes in 2 categories, Harleys or crotch rockets. There's no in between, no subtlety, no nuance or appreciation for a good dual sport or a super naked. As you get more into the lifestyle of owning a bike, you'll find that there's a litany of different styles of motorcycles out there for you to enjoy, each unique and special in their own way. But alas, the general population has such a reductive way of thinking. It's so binary. They trap you in one camp or the other. Are you a Harley or a crotch rocket? You'll bumble for a second and say, well, it's a BMW GS 1200, it's their adventure bike, and you visibly see them tune out as your mouth ceaselessly unleashes a torrent of jargon at them. Discovering the Inner Squid. You told yourself you wouldn't speed, you'd be responsible. Low siding trying to drag my knee? That's not gonna be me. I'm gonna take it easy. I'm not gonna do anything stupid with this bike. Then it happened. A scant 4 weeks after riding, you started to get on the throttle a little more. It's no biggie, I just wanted to accelerate a little harder, that's all. I'm not a squid. Then, it gets a little more hot during the summer. Alright, whatever, I just won't wear my jacket this one time, it's not a big deal. And as you ride down the street, you say to yourself, what's one little clutch up gonna hurt? It's just one wheelie, just one little wheelie, it's no big deal. And as you pop a little wheelie, wearing nothing but your shirt and helmet, another motorcyclist sees you and says, fucking squid. As you ride motorcycles more and more, you realize there's an inner squid inside all of us, just waiting to be coaxed out. Realizing cafe bikes are overrated. Remember when you saw your first cafe bike? Wow, how unique, how different. It's like a sport bike, but it's all retro. This is really amazing. Does anyone else know about this? Yes, people know about it. People have been doing this cafe bike thing for a long time. In fact, the rebirth of the cafe bike has already seen its day, and now it's almost retro again to re-like cafe bikes. As time passes, you start to realize that while these builds are aesthetically pleasing, except for a few examples, they don't do much in the way of performance, which is a shame. Then you do a little bit of Googling and realize just how pricey some of these builds can get. Wow, 40 grand for a bike with 45 horsepower and 70 suspension? I can buy 10 R6s and treat them like paper towels. You'll always want more bikes. You might recall back in the day, your Uncle Teddy had not 1, not 2, but 4 different motorcycles in his stable. Your mom referred to him as your obsessed uncle due to his love of 2 wheels. But now that you're coming of age, you see the light of motorcycling and you start to understand that one bike just isn't enough. Some days you want that upright, torquey monster of a bike, and other days you want that refinement and smoothness of an inline 4-cylinder with race bike ergonomics. And other times you just want a dirt bike to do hood rat things with your friends. And as much as you hate to admit it, you kind of want a scooter to have a bit of a different experience. It's impossible to only have one bike, let alone for a long period of time. Motorcycles exist on a very interesting continuum of prices where regular people, given enough time and madness, can own multiple units, finding any excuse to go on a ride. I just gotta clear my head, bro. I need to feel the wind in my face, the rush, the thrill. I can't live a day without it. You'll start coming up with any excuse to go on a ride. Afternoon ride through the city? Why not? Midnight run through the mountain road? Sure, let's do it. Need to pick up groceries? Why not make 11 trips on the bike? You'll be amazed at the level of creativity and vigor you have for coming up with new ways of telling your girlfriend that you need to go ride your bike because of, reasons? I will admit this will wane with time. As you put down miles in the saddle, your boundless energy for getting on the bike will go down, which isn't a bad thing. Getting into the lingo. Chicken strips, rear sets, dyno pulls, it sounds like Kentucky Fried Chicken in a dystopian nightmare, but actually it's motorcycle talk. And you'll be surprised how quickly you start speaking a language that most humans don't even understand. Between technical language like tire specs or more colloquial takes on dipping it into a corner, motorcycle jargon is its own beast. There's nothing inherently wrong with dabbling in jargon, but remember, if you're going to be talking to a filthy casual, tone it down so they understand. Make an effort to explain certain terms to them. However, you'll likely find yourself in a loop realizing that in order to explain one thing, you'll have to explain 3 other things first. Never mind. You wouldn't get it. It's not as cool as you think it is. This one may sting to hear, but to most people, they either don't really care that you ride, or they perceive it to be a suicide activity that you're stupid for doing. I'd wager to say that about 3% of the population you interact with will actually say, wow, that's cool. And let's be honest, it'll probably be kids that think that. That doesn't mean that you can't have fun and enjoy your hobby, just know that most people don't really care. You might feel like a total badass wearing your full leather suit, But to everyone else, you look like a Power Ranger, and they want to get the hell away from you because you smell. Thanks for checking out this video. I implore you to subscribe to this channel. I only put out high-quality moto content that you will enjoy. If you'd like to support this channel, check out my store, coalitionmoto.com. I built the sites and designs myself and would love for you to drop by and take a peek. After a long day of writing lists and engaging in debauchery, Yammie unwinds by reading 50 Shades of Grey and taking a luxurious bubble bath. Goodbye.